Hello guys and welcome to another episode of Weekend Wisdom. As you can see, today's setup is quite different from usual. I'm sitting in front of my desk, in front of my laptop, carrying out my weekend analysis. So today's topic is going to be related on how to spot successful trades. I'm going to give you 3 suggestions before stepping onto the charts with you to show you how to merge technicals and fundamentals together. So first suggestion guys, why don't you try to trade pairs that you are familiar with? If you have familiarity with your own pairs, you're gonna spot key levels in a quicker way, you're gonna know the historical levels, and you're gonna know also the price behavior. Second suggestion guys, why don't you try to focus on just 2 charts in a week? Meaning that if you focus on just 2 pairs guys, you're gonna put full focus on both of them once at a time. Also guys, third suggestion, why don't you try to trade simple setups where you can understand the market and also where the price might go. So guys, after telling you this, now we're gonna step onto the charts so I can show you my gold setup from last weekend wisdom and also GBPUSD and USD CAD setups that I've taken this week. So as you can see, we are on replay mode because I want to show you the development since my analysis from the last weekend wisdom. So which considerations I've taken into account in order to understand that the price was about to burst beyond 1800s. So if for the ones that have watched our weekend wisdom, this is going to be basically the same as I showed you last time, so you know already the setup that I put on place. But for the ones that haven't watched our weekend wisdom, basically what I've done is I've been focusing on the higher time frame, which was the daily, and starting from the weekly, as you can see, we had a consolidation, then we had the full breakout, and then I've started taking my consideration starting from this candle, which is a spinning top, suggesting that price was basically slowing down and price action was getting slower in order to grasp more orders before bursting through 1800s, as you can see. Ahead of it, I had placed a level which is 1815 coming from the all-time highs and from a weak rejection from 1815. So guys, let's go through this. So as I told you, breakout on the weekly. Let's step down onto the daily time frame and we can spot straight away that liquidity came into the market from this bullish hammer. So shooting star, spinning top, signaling that market was slowing down, push to the downside, retest of the broken box, and then we started floating above the most recent high. As I told you in the last weekend wisdom guys, we had already liquidity grasp 1, 2 and 3. So what did I do was stepping down onto the 4 hour to understand these liquidity grasps that the price has made. So as you can see, 1, 2 and 3. The third one actually was coming straight from this support level where my crosshair is at now. So from here, as you can see, looking on the right, we have the first bullish engulfing that is signaling that price might be ready to go towards resistance. So what do? We focus on the most recent price action. As you can see here, this is a consolidation guys. It's quite easy to spot. As you can see, let's put a box to highlight this as I did in the last weekend wisdom. So let's take it was around 1777 and 1773 more or less, as you can see, right? Spot on. So basically what did I do? I said in the last weekend wisdom that if we had breached the resistance level, we would have seen basically sort of a small bull run towards resistance. So what has happened? Let's go ahead. The market open signaled that basically we grasped again from support, rejected it, and we were stepping basically towards resistance. We had basically a fake out, again bullish engulfing, and then boom. As I told you, this is quite simple. Why? Because we have a box, we have the fake out to the downside, bullish engulfing confirming that price is ready to breach this little box, and from here guys, quite easy, basically price has just gone to retest the box, retest over here, let me show you clearly, retest 1, 2, liquidity grasp, and boom, straight towards resistance. So from here, most of people that I've seen were already taking profits from here, but that is not the level. And as you can see, the price action wasn't bearish. As you can see, 1, 2, boom, spot on. And we went straight to that level, quite easy. So guys, this was a free trade that we've given, but it was quite easy to spot and easy to take. So now let's step on GBPUSD. This has been the trade of my week, which has been the best that I've taken into the week, and I managed to scale it in as much as possible into 2 daily candles. So let's go ahead in, let's say, so let's delete this one. Okay, so I've made my analysis, I carried out my analysis during the weekend, and I spotted that basically price was hovering around the support level, which you can see on the 4-hour, nice support level. We didn't have a clear rejection from 125, as you can see price was hovering around here. And to understand further if price was about to hold this level, especially because as I've told you guys, basically we didn't have a clear rejection because we didn't have the follow through, whereas instead price was holding on to this level, and because of a lack of liquidity, price didn't make a follow through. Instead, we can see that price was starting to rise up before market close. So what did I do? That's my support level and that's my resistance level. So clearly you can just take a arrow, plot it here, pull it across. So what I do is try to make it as straight as possible. So 244, 244. There we go. So as you can see, now we are maybe consolidating. So markets open, we rise up, we reach almost resistance, and we start hovering around that level again, the one in support. So what did price do? I've seen this bullish engulfing generating a breakout of this high. So what did I do? I've been waiting, guys. As you can see, this was 2 o'clock. So this is the clear indication that price is breaking above. So what do we do? Guys, what you must do is wait and patiently wait. As you can see, I've been waiting for this level, which is a key level, to be retested. So my level was around 125,100 and 125,200. So what did I do? I've been waiting for the clear retest. I managed to enter here during the London session. I went out for workout and basically price has flown away. Since that moment, I had 126,500, which is another key level for this chart. I wanted price to reach this level, and I was quite sure. Basically, I let my winners run, as they say. I let my position run towards resistance, which was also my take profit. Basically, I've been waiting a bit, but then, boom. Quite easy, guys. So, as you can see, if you focus on few pairs, on few simple setups, consolidation, breakout, retest, and boom, straight up there. So, basically, if you look it from another perspective, you can clearly see push, so rally, base, rally, which is not completed yet. So, you'll see next week. So now, stepping onto USD CAD. USD CAD has a peculiarity, which if you know, and I'm going to tell you this in a second, if you know this peculiarity, everything is going to be easier for you in trading USD CAD. USD CAD has the peculiarity of consolidating for long times. As you can see, on the daily we were already consolidating. Now it is giving us signals of sort of a head and shoulder, but the head and shoulder isn't yet confirmed. As you can see, unless we breach the neckline, guys, we cannot say that price is about to drop. So what did I do, guys? Again, I've seen this, so price was either about to reach support and rebound straight towards resistance, or faking the move and going back at resistance. So guys, what did I do? I was looking onto the 4-hour chart and I started seeing some rejections from the downside and price action was getting narrower. So basically from here, I started waiting and I was waiting for confirmation to the upside. As you can see, price started going towards resistance, as you can see, and I was thinking 136 psychological level. So if we reject this level around this area and we stay below this level, we might just go short towards support. So what did I do? I've been waiting for a signal and this was my signal. So what did I do, guys? From here, I started looking for a way to enter the market. So basically, candle closure, I've been waiting for this candle closure and I opened my short position. I'll show you my setup basically. From here, my stop loss are above few pips, okay, and this was even risky because as you can see we didn't reach support, but USD CAD, I mean, is one of my favorite pairs, so I know how it behaves as price action. So I was willing to take this risk and I set my take profit at 135. So what did I do? From there, I was waiting, okay, if the next candle shows me a clear downside movement, I might just carry on with the trade. Boom. From here, what did I do? I set my stop to break even, okay, to make it risk free, and from there, boom. So guys, as I told you, follow the suggestions that I gave you at the beginning of the video, because as you can see, if you spot nice trades on few pairs and you scale those trades in, because as I've showed you guys, and as you can see from here, 100 pips on USD CAD in 12 hours. Also, GBPUSD from 125.140 to 126.50, so 150 pips. Also gold from 1775, we reached basically 18.15, 18.20. So simple setups, clear and straightforward. So guys, thank you for watching this video. As usual, if you haven't subscribed yet, just hit the notification bell and subscribe to the channel, also so that you can receive notifications whenever we add a new video. So guys, thank you for watching and we're gonna see you into the next episode.